candidates and their guests please rise? We ask that you remain standing until you are asked to be seated. Representatives of the college faculty will now take their places. Ladies and gentlemen, the Provost of Northeastern University, Dr. Stephen W. Director, and the Dean of the College of Professional Studies, Dr. John Labrie, will now lead the platform party. Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dean of the College of Professional Studies, Dr. John Labrie.
Good morning. Good morning. There we go. Graduates, families, friends, distinguished guests from our university and alumni community, welcome to Northeastern's College of Professional Studies graduation ceremonies. We are here today to celebrate the academic achievements of the class of 2013. As we gather today, we remember the tragedy in Boston this week, and we mourn the loss of life and health. Please join me in a moment of silence, remembering the fallen of the week. And we see how Boston and the world have responded with strength, resolve, caring, and support. Boston is strong. In the words of the great Boston, absolutely. In the words of the great Boston writer, Dennis Lehane, who addressed the College of Professional Studies graduation last April, we'll move forward together because, quote, what we'll cling to tightest is to what this city was built on: resilience, respect, and the adoration for civility and the intellect. Thank you for gathering for one of Boston's oldest and finest rituals, graduation. It means so much to all of us to be celebrating with you here today. I would like to start by congratulating each of you. I am well aware of the countless sacrifices you have made to arrive here this day. On behalf of the faculty, leadership, and staff of Northeastern University College of Professional Studies, I wish to thank you for how you have inspired us. You inspire us with your determination, with your intelligence, and most of all, with your bright futures. It is an honor to mark this important day with you. Thank you for making Northeastern University and all of us part of your story. And now it is my privilege to introduce Steve Director, Provost and Senior Vice President of Academic Affairs.
Thank you, Dean Labrie, and good morning to all of you. I would like to add my welcome to that of Dean Labrie's to the graduates, the faculty, the families, and guests here with us today. It is indeed my pleasure to be with you at this time of celebration and to extend, on behalf of the faculty and staff of Northeastern University, congratulations to all of our graduates. This ceremony marks a transition point for our graduates and their families. In fact, families and friends often play key roles in supporting our graduates, and I would like to take a moment to especially acknowledge their support. Will all the families and friends of our graduates please stand and be recognized? As noted by Dean Labrie, given the tragic events that unfolded here in Boston less than 1 week ago, and which kept us indoors on Friday and delayed the ceremony by a day, it is gratifying to see so many of you here. While our thoughts and prayers go out to all those hurt as a result of this senseless act, as well as their families, we should keep in mind that our gathering today is more than a celebration of achievement. It is also a testament to the strength and resilience of the Northeastern community, qualities that give value and meaning to our achievements. I want to extend a special welcome to those of you who completed your degrees online and may be on our campus for the very first time. You, more than anyone, know that our classrooms do not have walls. But as I also want to assure you, this is your university, just as much as it would be if you had attended classes on our Boston campus. Those of you graduating today join the more than 200,000 Northeastern alumni who live and work around the world. This is a family that you are forever connected with, and I know that you are going to be welcome members. I've tried to learn a little something about this graduating class. First, it is the largest graduating class that the College of Professional Studies has ever had. We are awarding more than 1,100 degrees today. Our graduates come from 37 states, up from just 28 states a year ago. And we also have graduates from 34 countries. In fact, in 2012, Northeastern University was ranked 6th amongst the highest of all U.S. higher education institutions in attracting international students. This year, 35% of the degrees being conferred are going to online students, another record. The program with the most graduates is the MS in Project Management, closely followed by MS in Regulatory Affairs and MS in Leadership. I also learned that this class is made up of a remarkable group of individuals. You are the parent who kept up with your cohort, earning a Bachelor of Science in Health Management while juggling work and daycare. You are the student who worried about returning to school in his late 50s but finished his degree to show his children the value of education. You are the student who decided to pursue a career in higher education after touring the world in a rock band. And you are the Army Reserves veteran who, following a personal health crisis, decided to remake your life by pursuing a master's degree in the relatively new field of regulatory affairs. In a world that is continually evolving and in which new fields are developing on an increasing basis, the people who thrive are those who have learned how to move outside their comfort zone. You have all demonstrated that you are such individuals and capable of taking chances when you came back to school, whether to upgrade your skills or to pursue an entirely new career. You've already proven that you can shift gears and learn from within your profession. But you know your learning does not end with the awarding of a degree. In today's world, you must be a constant learner. I know you will continue responding to change with courage and flexibility. Society needs people like you, people who imagine possibility and respond to changing times. Your education will help you weather these changes, but it also has prepared you to lead change and to transform your fields. You are the ones who will be dreaming up innovative ways to teach and revamping the ways organizations are run. You have the insight to understand complexities and the foresight to see potential on the horizon because you've been trained to think deeply while always considering the practical implications of your actions. As you cross over today from students of the College of Professional Studies to Northeastern alumni, you take with you the sheer determination and incredible flexibility that has gotten you this far. I congratulate you and encourage you to celebrate today. You have earned it. You've accomplished so much and done it while balancing busy professional lives and families. You have opened your minds to new possibilities in the past and learned new skills as a result. I know that on Monday, you will be more than ready to tackle the next set of challenges. I wish you all the best in life. Thank you.
Greetings, graduates, families, and guests. My name is Holly Carter, and I'm the Associate Dean for Faculty and Academic Affairs. In today's celebration of academic achievement, we pause for a few moments to recognize the heart of education, the teaching of our faculty, and the transformative power great teaching has on an individual student, a classroom, and a community. Today we recognize two members of the College of Professional Studies faculty with the 2013 Excellence in Teaching Award. This award is based on scores of student nominations reviewed by a committee of faculty peers with a final decision by the Dean of the College. Teaching excellence encompasses especially high intellectual standards in course content, rigor, and integration of best scholarship. Excellence in teaching also is defined as making effective and inspiring links between teaching and practice, and experiential learning, extraordinary ability to communicate, and otherwise ensure a rich learning experience. As a member of the faculty of the College of Professional Studies, I must tell you that these nominations were a delight to read. They were a window into hundreds of student-teacher interactions in the classroom, whether on campus or online, and in the give and take of papers, assignments, and powerful ideas. Among all the praise for faculty members that arrived in the form of nominations, two stood out, and they are the recipients of the College of Professional Studies 2013 Teaching Excellence Awards. For teaching excellence, we honor Dr. Sangha Kugabalasore. Dr. Kugabalasore teaches basic and advanced chemistry to undergraduate students. A student nominating him for this award focused on his skilled teaching of organic chemistry and the way he alleviated student fears, doubt, and insecurity about the subject, replacing it with knowledge and confidence. I invite Dean Labrie to present the 2013 Teaching Excellence Award to Dr. Sangha Kugabalasore. In recognition of your College of Professional Studies, is delighted to present you with this year's Excellence in Teaching Award. And for teaching excellence, we also honor Dr. Nina Strascusi. Dr. Nina Strascusi teaches in the graduate education programs, including the Doctorate of Education. One student nominating Dr. Strascusi said that she is an inspiring and knowledgeable instructor who develops a powerful sense of community within her online courses and encourages the intellectual risk-taking necessary for true learning. I invite Dr. Nina Strascusi to come forward. Dean Labrie will now present you with your award. In recognition of your accomplishments, the College of Professional Studies is delighted to present you with this year's Excellence in Teaching Award. Congratulations to Dr. Kugabalasore and Dr. Strascusi.
Both wonderful teachers. Thank you. Today we are fortunate to have a guest speaker, Karen Kaplan, who is the president of the legendary Boston advertising agency, Hill Holliday. From the leadership position of this influential and successful company, Ms. Kaplan brings crucial insight to another post she holds. She is chair of the Greater Boston Chamber of Commerce, speaking and advocating for business and professions large and small in our local, regional, national, and global economy. Ms. Kaplan's success can be viewed in light of her climb from receptionist to president of the company. That is a great story to tell a group of people who will shortly hold brand new diplomas. Her success can also be seen in the thousands of lives she has touched and the careers she has launched at Hill Holliday, where energetic and ambitious individuals seek opportunity. I am certain that many of those talented individuals who landed jobs at Hill Holliday and at companies Ms. Kaplan represents brought Northeastern diplomas with them. As a Northeastern dean thinking about the future of careers for our alumni, I say thank you for employing our graduates. As a personal note, her husband is a graduate of Northeastern, and we're very proud of that as well. Ms. Kaplan brings the perspective of advising major national brands such as Dunkin' Donuts and Verizon Wireless, Major League Baseball, and the Bank of America, and a role in the Clinton Global Initiative, turning ideas into action. And she has provided the blueprint for her success. Ms. Kaplan pursued a diverse set of skills within her company, mastering different practice areas. And she added an ingredient well known to everyone here today. She devoted the time to learning her field, just as you have done with your studies. Please join me this morning in welcoming Karen Kaplan, the president of Hill Holliday.
Thank you very much, Dean Labrie. I want to thank the university very much for extending this invitation to come and share my thoughts with you. In particular, I want to acknowledge the college and university leadership, Provost Director Dean Labrie, Executive Director Kevin Curry, members of the Dean's Advisory and Academic Councils, esteemed college faculty and staff, honored alumni, accomplished graduates, and proud friends and families. Congratulations to you all on reaching this important milestone and achievement. Give yourselves a hand. You all have earned it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you ever needed proof that America is still the land of opportunity, you're looking at it. I graduated from college a French lit major in the middle of back-to-back recessions when unemployment rates were even higher than they are today. I started at Hill Holliday in 1982 as the receptionist. My prior work experience included babysitting and waitressing, both of which have come in surprisingly handy, and I'm not kidding. At the time, I wasn't so sure I wanted to work at Hill Holliday or even in advertising as much as I wanted to meet the then president and founder, Jack Connors, who had personally interviewed and rejected 40 candidates before me. He's very particular. I fully intended to go to law school the following year, just as soon as I had saved up enough money to pay for it, but as my boss of 25 years, Jack Connors, likes to tell the story, he never paid me enough to actually go to law school, so here I am 30 years later. And during my time at Hill Holliday, I've had the same 12 jobs everyone my age has had. I've just been lucky to have had them all at Hill Holliday. I raised my hand for every opportunity, and I never let the fact that I had absolutely no idea what I was doing stop me. And along the way, I was recognized and rewarded and allowed to grow, which really says more about the specialness and the uniqueness of Hill Holliday than it does about me. I spent most of my career in account management, and in January of 2001, I was promoted to managing director of the Boston office. 2001 was not the most pleasant year of my career, but it was probably the year that I learned the most about management and responsibility. I inherited someone else's revenue forecast, and that someone else was no longer at the agency, and when I saw the forecast, I knew why. It was totally unrealistic, but of course we'd committed to it, and therefore we were obligated to do our best to deliver it. In February of 2001, the dot-com bubble burst. In June, we lost one of our largest clients, and then on September 11th, the unthinkable happened. So 2001 was my management boot camp. At the end of that year, I was promoted to president of the Boston office, and then in June of 2007 to president of the network. And I'd like to share just a few of the observations I've made and the lessons I've learned during my journey, a sort of navigation system that I believe can help anyone be successful in life while staying true to who you are, or as I like to call it, how to get where you want by being who you are. The first lesson is that originality requires attention. We live in a world where everyone is connected all the time. That's the good news. The bad news is that multitasking has added 6 hours of media time to the average person's day. But we still have only 24 hours in a day, which means we aren't fully paying attention to any one thing. Digital natives, many of you, switch media format 27 times an hour. Yet we live in a world where there is a premium placed on the creation of original ideas. And it's my experience that the act of generating original thought is virtually impossible when you're busy transacting with your head down. So just make sure you pull up every once in a while, because the ability to create something original out of absolutely nothing will serve you well in whatever career you choose. The second lesson is to always be confident and optimistic. Just because you've never done something before doesn't mean you can't figure it out as easily as the next person. In this country, it doesn't matter who you were or where you came from. It only matters where you want to go, and anything truly is possible. I would encourage you to think of confidence as another word for the absence of fear, and as optimism as another word for hope, and approach everything believing you can succeed and eventually you will. The third is to embrace what makes you different. We're all unique. From an early age, my parents taught me to be proud of my uniqueness, that personal differences should be accentuated and can be our competitive advantage in life. That if you know who you are and you're proud of who you are, you can very easily turn perceived liabilities into assets. The fourth is to always work hard. Personally, I've found that it is remarkably easy to outwork most people. When I started out in the advertising business, I knew that if I worked a few hours a day longer than most people, with a couple hours thrown in on the weekends, that in a few years, I would pass by people who had a 10-year head start on me. One of my favorite quotes is by Thomas Edison. "Opportunity is missed by most people because it is dressed in overalls and looks like work." The fifth is to keep your eyes wide open. My mother taught me to be a lifelong learner, to retain the natural curiosity that we all have as children. Successful people are inspired not by how much they know, but by how much they don't know. So they never stop learning, and they give change a big, warm hug. They know they can always be better and do better, that smart is what you get, not what you are. The sixth is to go where you're celebrated, not where you're tolerated. One of the keys to being successful is finding the right environment that will allow you to succeed. Not every environment is right for every person. I tell people not to be afraid to make a change if they feel their unique talents and contributions aren't being appreciated or acknowledged. The right environment can make a world of difference. The seventh is about humility, or as my boss used to say, today's peacock is tomorrow's feather duster. Growing up, my father always used to remind me that a pat on the back is just 6 inches from a kick in the butt. I used to think that he wasn't being very supportive, but now I realize that he never wanted me to be too impressed with myself or to get too accustomed to success. Truly successful people don't take themselves too seriously. When they get to the top, they don't forget where they came from. We all know how important it is to be nice to people on the way up, because what goes up eventually comes down. The eighth is to whom much is given, much is expected. Never forget how lucky you are, and always reach out to others who deserve just as much. I have found that most people have no idea what they're capable of, and a little bit of love and encouragement goes a long way. This past Thursday at the Interfaith Service of Healing after the marathon bombings, our Governor Patrick quoted Martin Luther King Jr. to remind us that darkness cannot drive out darkness, only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate, only love can do that. And I think that is something very powerful and important to always keep in mind. Never underestimate the power you have to influence others, and remember that your candle loses nothing when it lights another. Finally, the ninth lesson I've learned is that you've got to believe. Successful people believe they don't have to become someone because they already are someone. They wake up in the morning believing that they can and will make a difference. And you know what? They do. Looking out across this arena at all your beautiful, proud, smiling faces, I can't help but notice that you don't exactly look like a traditional graduating class. In fact, you are representative of what I would call a modern graduating class. Demographically, you are more female than male. You are diverse and global. Many of you are first-generation college participants, and your average age is 31. Many of you are parents, many single working parents who have completed your first degree or earned a professional master's degree that will make you more employable. Most of you are completing your degree on a part-time basis, and a large number of you speak English as a second language, all of which makes you a superb example of a modern graduating class, and I believe better prepared to succeed and to drive much-needed change in our country. For those of you in the world of business or considering going into the world of business, and I would strongly encourage you to do so because corporate America needs you. We need your diverse perspective, background, and experiences. We need your thoughtfulness. We need your ability to balance and empathize. We need you. When I look out over this arena, I am encouraged and optimistic. I believe that we are reaching a critical inflection point because the leadership composition of most American companies has not kept pace with the environmental forces driving change. Gallup has been measuring trust in American society for over 40 years, and their data shows that trust in institutions of all kinds, organized religion, healthcare, big business, and government has been declining for decades. And when we look at the disruptive dynamics modern companies face today, from competition to collaboration, from secrecy to transparency, from individual success to community success, and from the institutional era to what we now call the human era, and we ask, are we seeing a corresponding amount of change and innovation among the leadership of corporate America? The answer is a resounding no. In other words, we live in a digital world, but we have an analog leadership culture. We know that change agents and innovators always come from the outside. Clay Shirky, a prominent thinker on the social and economic effects of digital technologies, contends that it's instinctive for institutions to try to preserve the problem to which they are the solution. And when the status quo is threatened, their goal actually shifts to self-preservation. So when institutions are told they have to change, they go through something like the Kubler-Ross stages a person goes through when told they have a fatal illness: denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and finally acceptance. And then when I think about how you all will lead as modern leaders and how much better suited your leadership style is likely to be relative to the challenges and opportunities of modern human-era companies, I'm even more optimistic. Modern leaders are values-based. Their values are the filter through which they view decisions and determine the right action to take, whether in business or in their personal lives. They have the moral courage to apply their values not only to everyday decisions, but also when confronted with big, difficult choices. Modern leaders view the world holistically. Their definition of success is multifaceted, so they think about career, family, personal, and community success. In problem solving, they go beyond the numbers, and as a result, they are likely to identify opportunities, risks, and gaps traditional leaders may not recognize. Modern leaders are collaborative and inclusive. They build productive relationships and encourage everyone to contribute to discussions, and they focus on synthesizing all ideas into a common solution that is stronger and more creative than the solution any one individual might develop. They are non-hierarchical, and they judge ideas on merit. For modern leaders, the goal is not to get their idea adopted, it is to get to the best idea. Modern leaders invest time in consultation. They pull together those who will be affected by a decision and those who will have to implement the solution. Modern leaders are open to considering alternatives and are willing to adapt their ideas to achieve the overall objective, resulting in better decisions and buy-in that can dramatically reduce the time it takes to get to implementation. Modern leaders create shared goals. They bring a commitment to a purpose greater than themselves to the way they lead. They place a high priority on defining and communicating goals for the business, and they help employees understand how each can contribute to the success of the company. By creating an environment where achieving the company's goals also contributes to employees achieving their personal goals, modern leaders generate increased commitment and motivation. And finally, modern leaders generate trust from employees. They realize people do not park their personal goals and responsibilities at the door when they come to work, that life can be messy and that things don't always happen in a straight line. Modern leaders get to know their employees, they see potential in the people they work with and help them develop that potential. When employees believe leaders understand what they are facing in their lives, this level of trust reinforces employees' commitment to the success of the business. So, congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. I can't wait to see the impact you will all make as you ascend to the top of your chosen professions as modern leaders. As long as you're curious, open, and collaborative, you pay attention, you're confident and optimistic, you embrace what makes you different, you continue to work hard and remain humble, you pay it forward, you believe in yourself, and you don't forget to have some fun along the way, the sky's the limit. Thank you for the honor of addressing you and for allowing me to share this important day. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I invite Dean John Labrie to the podium.
And now the moment you've all been waiting for, the degrees in course will now be conferred. Provost Director, it is my privilege to report to you that the candidates here assembled and others have qualified in all respects for the degrees in course. They have successfully completed curricula offered by the College of Professional Studies at Northeastern University and have been recommended by the faculty and the Council of Deans to be awarded appropriate degrees in recognition of their academic accomplishments. After the candidates have been presented, members of the graduating class will please remain standing while their degrees have been conferred. The candidates for the degree of Doctorate of Physical Therapy, Doctorate of Law and Policy, Doctor of Education, or Certificate of Advanced Graduate Study, please rise. Provost Director, I have the privilege of presenting those candidates who have qualified in all respects for the degree of Doctor of Physical Therapy, Doctor of Law and Policy, Doctor of Education, or Certificate of Advanced Graduate Study.
By the virtue of the authority of the Board of Trustees of the University, I confer upon you and those who have properly qualified the degrees of Doctor of Physical Therapy, Doctor of Law and Policy, Doctor of Education, or Certificate of Advanced Graduate Study, with all honors, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto pertaining. Will the graduates please be seated?
The candidates for all master's degrees, please rise. Provost Director, I have the privilege of presenting those candidates who have qualified in all respects for the degree of Master of Science, Master of Arts in Teaching, Master of Education, Master of Professional Studies, Master of Science in Technical Communication, or Masters of Sports Leadership.
By virtue of the authority of the Board of Trustees of the University, I confer upon you and those who have properly qualified the degree of Master of Science, Master of Arts in Teaching, Master of Education, Master of Professional Studies, Master of Science in Technical Communication, or Master of Sports Leadership, with all honors, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto pertaining. Will the graduates please be seated?
The candidates for the bachelor or associate degrees, please rise. Provost Director, I have the privilege of presenting those candidates who have qualified in all respects for the degree of Bachelor of Science with specification, Associate in Science, or Associate in Engineering.
By virtue of the authority of the Board of Trustees of the University, I confer upon you and those who have properly qualified the degree of Bachelor of Science with specification, Associate in Science, or Associate in Engineering, with all honors, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto pertaining. Will the graduates please be seated?
Graduates, please bring your graduation card as you approach the stage. The marshal will present the graduates to the platform to receive their diplomas. I invite Dr. Kelly Otter, Associate Dean, to introduce the graduates.
For the Doctor of Physical Therapy degree, Kristen Murphy. Teresa Marie Sullivan-Stites. Eleni Estefanos Tekle. Petronella Dorothea van der Merwe. Christy Ann Varner. For the Doctor of Education, Carol Denise Boscheman. Mark Wallace Bronco. Nicholas Brett. Amy Bronhard. Aaron Burgess. Thomas Francis Campbell. Christopher Lee Chu. Rafaela Mano Di Figueredo. Katrina Ann Esparza. Diane Plamaridis Hartley. Michael Stephen Hoffman. Celine Marie Johnson. Anne Marie Jones, Gina Sapienza Khan, Cynthia O'Connell Kelly, Danielle Elise Klingeman, Jane O'Connor Lizotte, Charles Robert Lloyd, Rebecca C. Lewis, Kevin Thomas Mahoney, Mary Beth Pizzarelli Manley, Frederick Henry McDowell Jr., Judith Marie Moore, Zobang Boima Norman, Nicole Jennifer Pedro, Maureen Ann Ray Taylor, Telvis M. Rich, Beth Amy Rochford, Lori Wider, Pawan Adhikari, Juan Lenin Apanador Cadena, Sridhar Ailu, Patricia Marie Allen, Haider Mufak Al-Sara, Sandeep Amba Raj, Caitlin Griffin Ambrogo, Ifeanyi Anadu, Madhuri Naga Sirisha Akela, Ragavi Anugu, Neda Apifanit, Kitanyali Avad, Lihia Ayala, Letitia Santos Babcock, Robert Eugene Bacon, Raghuvaran Reddy Budam, Fang Bo, Brian Edward Bichet, Susan Elizabeth Benoit, Vanessa Bernal, Sai Pratyusha Banipedi Bamidipati, Swetha Vavanasi, Pichaya Bhumishitar, Alicia Ebony Bingham, Jeffrey Black, Manesh Baba, Josiane Ella Bobe Stephen, Naga Venkata Kanaka Avadesh Buragada, Jacqueline Ann Campbell, Zeli Chow, Denise Michelle Cavallaro, Abhishek Salam, Reba Schepin, Sumitri Kumar Shabrakarti, Felix Chen. Yung Han Chen. Chin Yun Chang. Shi Chang. Su Han Chang. Shirapat Chantarotai. Haochan Chen. Rong Chen. Yinling Chen. Yu Chen Chen. Zijian Chen. Nicole Marcel Chenard. Zhao Ching Chen. Swetha Cheroku. Chun Shui Chen. Shivateha Reddy Shulakuri. Ale Choi. Sarah Ayang Choi. Yu Wen Chow. Jamie Lee Shulak. Alexandra Rose Kovis. Robert Allen Kovitz. Allison Cunningham. Kamil Damirov. Govardhandane Reddy Dande. Supriya Damagu. Nia Emo Deshpande. Sangamitra Devinini. Venkata Kirti Danakula. Michael Anthony Dion. Jacqueline Donahue. Hong Yin Don. Ziwei Don. Chao Do. Lei Du. Brandy Lynn Hillman Ewing. Li Wei Fong. Wei Fong. Wei Chen Fong. Yi Feng. Chi Feng. Minerva Figueroa. Anush Frankian. Zhu Ting Fu. Nikita Sunil Gajbier. Lu Gon. Xiang Gao. Martha Isabella Garay. Jamie Adam Gauthier. Boima Dolo Gabale. Apurva Gokale. Inez Goncalves. Michelle Goodman. Rohit Gosu. Shraddha Gatumukala. Benjamin Esper Grieve. Maisha Griffin. Peng Guan. Shweta Vinod Gulati. Rakesh Kumar Gunda. Ritu Gupta. Chao Ha. Sung Bom Hong. Sung Hang She. Yu Shi Sha. Cha Min Shu. Ya Wen She. Yu Chen Shu. Yu Tu She. Lai Fun Hu. Huang Bokai. Yan Wang. Yan Hang Huang. Zi Hao Huang. Sherry Lynn Hudson. Yu Zhu Hui. Emily Claire Izard. Matthew Sunil Jacob. Ramya Jagana Ganu. Arun Jakam. Donna Marie James. Jia Jingjian. Shuling Jiang. Vandana Jalala. Marcela Jimenez. Joseph Scott Johnson. Barun Joshi. Lu Ju. Brian J. Junius. Mamta Madhusudan Kandadiki. Gautam Reddy Kanchala. Azrita Katikanini. Lori Michelle Kennedy. Antonina Kisareva. Miho Kito. Pat Kamlu, Master of Science. Ajish Jain. Srivani Kodabala. Sushma Reddy Komata Reddy. Srinivasa Rao Kandi Seti. Musa Jensen Kone. Svetlana Alexandrovna Krotova. Cha Han Lee. Hexwan Lee. Peng Fei Lee. Chong Lee. Shun Lee. Yi Shen Lee. Zhou Fen Lee. Jin Liang. Chen Lin. Frank Lin. Junyu Lin. Kai Xuan Lin. Wen Wen Lin. Yu Sen Lin, Chung Ki Liu, Song Yu Liu, Mei Ying Liu, Mimi Liu, Nai Wei Liu, Shuang Liu, Shayanzi Liu, Shi Liu, Zhao Chen Liu, Yang Liu, Yen Po Liu, Zhe Liu, Xuan Liu, Shan Liu, Tongru Liu, Ziying Liu, Nikita Lichakov, Chao Ma, Xiao Ma, Xinyu Ma, Ye Ma, Ranga Babu Madaneni, Snehal Rajanisin Mahida, Shnabam Mahmood, Sahil Makiha, Medavi Malvia, Pacharapurn Manaso, Shashukumar Marada, Andre Philip Martinez Esparza, Mekamala Mazna, Deborah Moristine, Gina Renee McGowan, Mira Hitendra Mehta, Shreya Kamlesh Mehta, Naga Meka, Beth Mascot Meltzer, Marilena Mendoza Alvarado, Lurgi Yeneth Mora Echeverry, Carolina Morgan, Yeshwant Mothakani, Juliana Motika, Dibya Mumaneni, Saranlak Munikorn. I'd like to introduce Dr. Eric Kupferberg to read the Master of Science degrees.
Sorry, I'm just going to take all of this, if you don't mind.
The whole thing?
Great job. Really nice. Continuing with the Masters of Science. Saraj Chandra Babu Nagutu. Haral Prakash. Samput Naragon Tanupul. Hitsi Sanit. Thavara Nagam Setamas. Grace Nagugi. Quentin Nicholas. Naga Monica Nogori. Kwame Edupopo. Vengola Rao Pachua. Ti Chi Puan. Kosha Suhas Parek. Kwang Wong Park. Naga Vakala Siva Kumar Basumarti Tirana. Badiya Patel. Hamangani Shatan Patel. Margish Patel. Priyank Kumar Babula Patel. Shruti Dipakak Kumar Patel. Vinny Harash Patel. Elizabeth Marie Poosik. Yonghung Pong. Sirima Pansiripun. Navita Parati. Cynthia Francis Picarillo. Johara Carolina Pimentel. Snampingal. Priyandashani Podeshetti. Gianna Paola Paojoli. Kristen Marie Paul. Arunkuma Pakula. Sarath Chandra Pulavar Peru. Piampol Polchai. Nanshin. Chi Chin. Ting Ting Kwa. Venkata Prasanna Divya Ramoju. Unkutku Mar Ramalia. Swati Ramola. Ankita Rao. Kalim Kirti Reddy. Milan Pierre Remy. Palisa Sukana Rakshanandara. Jenna Richardy. Elizabeth Roderick. Nalik An Rodolosi. Lila Rourke. Anika Gloria Royer. Natanwan Rongsibon. Christina Matilda Rydland. Kumar Swami Sangpu. Alijan Shantok. Shada Sasivij. Prakash Kumar Shah. Zahuchi Shatala T. Mahanta. Sanjanaban Sheh. Jia Shenshi. Anida Shrutvi. Smita Sinha. Vijaya Suhendra. Lishi Deepti Singh. Sri Lakshmi Sonapali. Nanyang Song. Sargiti Sriramoju. Umesh Soni. Richard Sterheim III. Nikola Sarinovich. Brita Ray Sturks. Yingchi Snu. Mao Long Swa. Shenje Sun. Nadita Sunkalia. Kasid Sarawantakanabha. Batara Sudha Suanakant. Jacqueline Sweeney. Anyima Anunyemer. Yangli Shu. Amit Kinkat. Abdul Kidir Geezer. Supakar Tayachatapona. Pradeepi Reddy Tandra. Ketang. Chao Li Tang. Krishant Tagu Punomo. Deng Yang Rui. Shravan Tangapali. Casey Tirian. Nilaresh Tagota. David L. Thomas II. Carl Robert Thompson. Shalini Tuma. Stacy Timefok. Orla Magaki Tumi. Vanila Tronkova. Lisi Tu. Ashara Varasheth. Edmar Mendez Varela. Swati Vasareddy. Siddhat Vidula. Rafael Vegas Vivas. LJR Sivakuma Velaga. Shetun Vina. Udanpong Viti Jongjeron. Christina Mana Vitek. Saloni Vora. Iwong. Prantina Vanapaka. Wangjming Wang. Nong Wang. Jing Wang. Le Wang. Lu Wei Wang. Suo Wang. Wenshen Wang. Xiao Ting Wang. Yinan Wang. Shi Wang. Paul D. Watkins III. Catherine Kirby Weiler. Rangfang Wang. Shu Chin. Stacy Weiler. Leland Eugene Willis, Jr. Thomas Hugo Witt. Kwanchat Wanjandip. Bodhi Wu. Shenhan Wu. Xiashen Irene Wu. Huang Yu Wu. Qingqing Wu. Shuang Wu. Eza Wang Wu. Zili Wu. Thi Yui Wu. Daming Shu. Yang Chu. Shen Shui. Ruata Jui. Xu Yang Yang. Shao Liu Yang. Yang Yang. Nagao Yao. Nan Ye. Shilzhang Yang, Luis Alejandro Yapez Montero, Bo Yu, Shijuan Yu, Yong Yu, Yue Yu, Yue Yu, Meng Ling Wan, Onur Yoksel, Yua Zhui, Yuhan Shai, Boyang Zheng, Ji Zhang, Zhiru Zhang, Yinyu Zhang, Huayan Zhang, Li Yung Zhang, Shen Zhang, Shui Zhang, Song Zhang, Chengguan Xiao, Jie Xiao, Zirong Xiao, Yiming Zhao, Ziyi Zhao, Eugenia Zanova, Bo Zhu, Hong Zhu, Rutong Zhu, Chongwen Zhu, Dongyi Zhu, Shelyuan Zhu.
MAT.
And now for the Masters of Arts in Teaching. Emily Victoria French, Amanda Lipaxis, Nicole Elise Marota, Brianne Russell, Haley Lynn Smith, Amy Loren Ward Bailey, Heather Marie Wick.
MAD.
Okay, got it. And now for the degree of Masters in Education. Tony Wayne Belser, Michael Anthony Beanock, Brandon M. Clark, Poliana Pesora Sonorabinya, Rando Zule Kar Dawuda, Stacy Ann Denigris, Matthew Donofrio, Jiao Du, Marie Gesse Exantus, Timothy James Harper, Karina Herrera, Amy Horn, Mong Ho, Gregory Marcel Jackson, Tracy Denise Jones, Ryan Kelly, Dawn Marie McNeil, Lynn Kanata Mondani Pierce, Susan Marie Price, Dallas Pride, Christine Paluzzi, Lizen Schechtman, Marina Lavagino Wall, Wanguan On Wong, Pedro Young, Lily Yuang Liu,
NPS.
and now for the degree of Masters of Professional Studies. David Charles Acker, Nathaniel B. Carrington, Danielle Desai, Yin Tong Fang, Reina Gangwal, Le Ji, Jin Jin, Xiangfang Lai, Kevin Pornakichichuan, Benjamin Charles Rajek. Robert J. Romano. Greta Samuel's daughter. Brian Robert Stice. Dongan Wang. Adam Wolfstein. Yuling Ye.
MSTC.
And now for the degree of Masters of Science in Technical Communications. Nicole Elisa Chorney. Helen M. Santoro. Banuchka Sarit Silvern.
Sports leadership.
And now for the degree of the Masters of Sports Leadership. Mark Robert Bates. William Nee Gain III. Ryan Michael Kaufman. Judson W. Marino. Dane Hugh Morris. Rashad Lawan Rogers. Richard Riemann Thurston. Shannon Tibbetts. Matt Stephen Young. I now invite Executive Director Kevin Curry to introduce the bachelor's and associate's degree graduates.
Clap. Bachelor of Science.
I'm now announcing the Bachelor of Science degree recipients. Julia Sobolski. Carmen Robonas. David Abachi. John Alper. Andre Renee Butler. Judith Buxton. Kamar Kulix. E. Cow. Chandro Santra. Jianfeng Chen. Wei Chen. Zheng Shen. Xiao Chen. Da Cheng. Linda Corbin. Wei Dai. Xiaolong Dai. Andrew Joseph Davis. Catherine G. Deacon. Colleen DeBenedictis. Rose Teresa Del Valle. Karishma Dung Gana. David Cipriano Diaz. Alexandra Diaz. William Thomas Dishon, Jr. E. Delroy Dixon II. Crystal Hembry Dorman. Tammy Jane Anderson Dow. Zachary Herbert Durant Emmons. Noel El-Lasri. Myra Judith Fernandez. Christine Henson Fields. G. Richard Francois. Ton Gao. Samuel Lima Silva Garcia. Tiwabu Gabreyes. Malaku Giza Getaon. Negri Arilis Gomez. Chen Gon.
I'm just giving you that extra moment.
Angela R. Gordon. Stephen Elliott Grossman, Jr. Agnieszka Grosso. Ying Guan. Marie Louise Hallett. Michael A. Hamill. Vanessa Jean Hamilton. Karen Bridget Harding. Polly Christine Heater. V. D. Hong. Hai Li Jia. Kaichi Jin. Yuli Kang. Veronica Kontruskaya. Bujing Ki. Hyun Ken. Sophia Ker Izan. Vishnu Lama. Paul John Leto, Jr. Janelle Marie LaRue. Roman Levin. Rue Lee. Raylin Lee. Shi Lee. Sheng Liang. Jenny Denlo. Tony Chi Luong. Carolyn Ma. Tai Ma. Mong Sia Ma. Shinyu Mack. Connor James McMurray. Jacob Micknoff. Tamarasi Muniandi. Renan P. Neptune. Tesha Gael Normill. Lorena Ocha Morales. Brian Orlando. Anastasia Ovcharova. Pengfei Pan. Joanne Pensney. Gregory Allen Polino. Benjamin Curry Park. Likey Penn. Jeannie Catherine Perez. San Nat Pam. Stephanie Alexandra Phoenix. Verena Petnantawong. Vincente Pinto. Sentiana Prendi. Shishin Klo. Lillian Dorothy Redley. Min Ren. Michael J. Richardson. Michelle Roos. Laura Lynn Schwal. Joel Corey Scott. Alexandra Marie Savidio. Maria Guadalupe Scher. Wang Ting Shen. Alu Sheriff. Arinda Shrestha. Punja Shrestha. Arsenio Silva. Erman Sinan. Renee Smith. Lynn Song. Michael J. Spofford. Kumara Dion Springer. Jean Marie Stevens. Ish True. Mao Sun. Eric H. Sutton. Kim Sam To. Ni Van Tran. Nadia Benchata Tran. David Michael Tremblay. An Trong. Daryl A. Tull. Svetlana Yakitova. Chang Wei. Jing Wen. Xian Wang. Juan Wang. Kristen Hope Wilson. Yolanda Marie Wilson. Rhonda L. Woods. Shen Shi. Anqui Xu. Tong Xu. Yunfeng Yao. Jennifer Eunice. Rui Yu. Shihong Shang. Xiaowang Shang. Yizhen Shang. Shua Shang. Yi Shang. Shunyi Shu. I'm now announcing the Bachelors of Science in Engineering Technology. Ibrahim Ishida. Oguz Mustafa Ayak. Brad Caldera. Wayne Carter Davis. Mohammed Hassan. David Irizarry. Thomas A. McLean. Michael John Prentice. Recipients of the Bachelors of Science in Health Science. Odama Batista Jr. Joyce Zhang. Recipients of the Bachelors of Science in Nursing: Rahima Leah Ahmed, Christine Maria D'Angeli Larobino,
Yes.
Associates of Science: Danielle Walquist Lynch,
AE, Associate Engineering.
Associates in Engineering: Chris Patrick Curran,
And the first one, Hang Soo.
Bachelor of Science.
No, same one. Just do it.
Peng Su. That's it. Cool.
Please remain seated. It is now my great pleasure to introduce Iris Sherman, a College of Professional Studies alumna from 1987 and a DeMoore McKim School of Business alumna from 2013, who will bring greetings from the alumni community. Please welcome Iris Sherman.
Thank you. It is my great honor to be here today and to welcome all of you, the class of 2013 of the College of Professional Studies. I stand before you as part of a legacy of Huskies. I am proud to say that my father, Leonard, who is here today, is a double Husky as well as myself. We come from a long line of Huskies, with an extended line of Huskies in our family. We have learned the value of a Northeastern education in our required fields of science, engineering, computer science, education, business, and entrepreneurship. Today, you join industrious, dedicated, motivated leaders in their fields who have gone before you. I wish you great success and encourage you to stay involved in the college. I know personally how rewarding it can be to play a role in this university, and encourage you to stay in touch and also play a role in the future of Northeastern University. I would like to invite Dr. Michael Hoffman, our 2013 recipient of the Dean's Medal for Outstanding Doctoral Work, to join me on the stage today. Class of 2013, I now invite you to please join me in the great printing tradition. Please remove, if you haven't already done so, because I've noticed a few of you have, please remove the pin from the card and place it on your fellow graduate to your right. As you place this pin on your classmate, remember that through the years, always pass your pin to an alumni or an alumnus that you meet. It is the tradition and the spirit of Northeastern to be proud of your accomplishments and to work hard to preserve and promote excellence in everything that we do. This pin represents excellence and accomplishment. Congratulations, class of 2013.
Will all graduates receiving their first degree today please rise? As a symbol of transition from candidate to graduate, I ask each of you to turn your cap tassel from your right side to your left. I ask the Northeastern alumni in the audience to stand with the graduates and join in the singing of the alma mater. Magali Ruiz will lead us in song. Words and music are on the back page of the program and on the monitors behind me.
Thank you, Magali. Please be seated. I want to take a special moment before we do the final charge of the day. The events of the last several days have really caused a dramatic disruption in the city and at this institution, especially with cancellations of large events. I do want to give my sincere thanks to the marshals, many of whom are standing in front of me, to the Northeastern University Police Department, and the security detail that's helped us with making sure this facility is secure today, and also to the facilities and events people who have done yeoman's work in making this event happen on a very short notice. So thank you all, and let's give them a round of applause. It's an honor to be counted amongst you. I want to thank the members of the university leadership team, members of the college academic and advisory councils, members of our alumni community and family and friends, both present and joining us online, for gathering today to honor all of you. In honoring you, we recognize your outstanding achievement of earning a degree at Northeastern University. Whenever there is a doubt that you cannot reach a goal, remember your journey that ends here today. Remind yourselves that you persisted, that you succeeded. Remember this day, April 21st, 2013. This is your day. You are now members of the Northeastern University alumni family. You join a global community of successful individuals who lead their fields and their communities. Northeastern alumni, philanthropists, and responsible world citizens amongst you. I I encourage you to engage with this powerful alumni network. Join your fellow alumni in supporting those who have had your same dreams to earn a Northeastern degree. As you embrace your success, be grateful. Be thankful for all that you have accomplished. Be appreciative of those who have helped you along the way. You have invested in yourselves by pursuing an education. Your families, friends, and partners invested in you as well. I ask you now to please join me in recognizing your family and friends in a round of applause. Class of 2013, we are very, very proud of you. We look forward to celebrating your many successes. Please keep in touch, and congratulations.
Will the graduates remain seated and wait for their marshals to lead them in the recession? We ask that the audience stay seated until the platform, faculty, and student processions have left the arena.
Let's go forward to